is today's question, which is about indices, and it's worth 10 marks. We're asked to write each of the following expressions as 2 to the power of n, where n is some rational number. In part A, we're given the number 2 to the power of 3 times 2 to the power of 5 times 2 to the power of 10. To do this question, we need to look at page 21 of our log tables, which gives us the rules for indices and logs. The rule we're going to use for part A is the first rule given in the log tables, which says that a to the power of p times a to the power of q equals a to the power of p plus q. In other words, if we have two of the same numbers to different powers multiplied by each other, we can simply add the powers together. Applying this to our question, we can write this as 2 to the power of 3 plus 5 plus 10. This gives us an answer of 2 to the power of 18. That's all we have to do for part A, and that gives us 5 marks. Moving on to part B, we're given the number 8 to the power of 25. First of all, to write 8 as 2 to a power, we can write 8 is equal to 2 to the power of 3. So in this case, we can write the original number as 2 to the power of 3 all to the power of 25. Now we can use this rule in our logbook, which says that if we have 8 to the power of p all to the power of q, we can rewrite this as a to the power of p times q. Applying this to our question, we get an answer of 2 to the power of 3 times 25. Multiplying this out, we get 2 to the power of 75. Now we have our answer in the form they're looking for in the question, so we get another 3 marks. Moving on to the final part, part C, we have to write root 8 as 2 to the power of some number. Since we already worked out in part B that 8 can be written as 2 to the power of 3, we can rewrite root 8 as root 2 to the power of 3. One rule that you should be aware of that isn't necessarily given in the logbook is that the square root of any number is the same as writing that number to the power of a half. So in this case, we can write root 2 to the power of 3 as 2 to the power of 3 all to the power of a half. Using the same logic we did in part B, we can multiply the 3 by a half, giving us 2 to the power of 3 halves. Since this can't be simplified any further, and technically our answer is in the form 2 to the power of n, where n is a rational number, this is our final answer. And so this is worth the last 2 marks for the question. That's the end of this solution video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you again.